Hey everyone, this is Minion from Minion's Army, and today's video is about the Town Hall 12 air attacks, and I have for you 5 truly spectacular air attacks that are 12v12 triples, and these 5 attacks take part in, they take about 12.5 minutes for all 5 attacks to happen in this video, so they're definitely worth watching. Before I get into that, I just want to check in on our CWL, and Parrots is doing a fantastic job. We won the first round and we are set to win the second round, and it's a whole new league here in Champs 2, so the race is tight. There's only just a few stars in between separating these clans. So to show you that Parrots has what it takes, I'm super proud of our Town Hall 12s and of these air attacks. We're going to start off this video with a hit from Agrippa, and he is doing a DragBat attack, followed by Caveman doing an Electrone LaLo hit where he clones the loons. Then there is UA with another DragBat attack, then Fuzz with a Queen Charge LaLo, and then Caveman with the final attack is a Electrone where he clones the E-Drag, so it's definitely in contrast to the first hit that he made. So let's take a look at Agrippa's hit. It's a DragBat hit. He comes in with the bat bomb there at 3 o'clock, and I'm sure he's wanting to take care of quite a bit of real estate here. However, the bats kind of fizzle out on that wizard tower, which makes it a rough go for Agrippa, but this just tells you how dominant this attack is. And even though he just got, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defenses, he also weakened a few of those defenses, and he is going to come in with the dragons here in a bit after he sets the funnel with the queen and the king. The queen at 9 o'clock and the king there at 11 o'clock, or 10:30 I suppose, and has a row of loons, then dragons to follow up with the warden. And Slammer is coming in from about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I'm going to guess that Agrippa is a little bit worried that he didn't get that AD there. But this is looking pretty solid here. And he had just goes to prove how powerful these air hits are. The meta right now in Clash of Clans at Town Hall 12 is for air. So even though the Supercell has nerfed the bats and has nerfed several other troops, the current meta is air. So those of you who are struggling with air, just stay tuned to this channel and to this video, because I've got several of our Town Hall 12s are hitting with air these days, and they are doing a smashing job. So if we look and see what is still up, he gets that eagle down in time. He's got 2 dragons still doing damage. The warden is also helping out. He's able to clutch get that archer tower down. And right now he's got a little bit of a sliver of life on the queen, but those dragons, they've just got so many hit points. So he is going to finish off with a dragon that's just has a little bit of damage, and then the queen with just a sliver of life. So nice job. And if you notice, this is a 119 base, and that's anytime a Town Hall 12 can come in and triple a max base, that's definitely worth watching. Okay, here comes Caveman, and he's coming in with a blimp and 2 Electrone spells. He starts off with a coconut loon to make sure that there's a good flyway there. And if you notice, he goes ahead and he starts the LaLo before he even does the Electrone, and this way he can utilize these spells 2 different ways. So look at the damage that he gets here. He takes care of everything he needs to take care of. He was definitely confident. It's a bold move to come in with your troops already, doing a LaLo before you get the queen and before you get the clan castle troops. But Caveman recognized a weakness in this base, and he's doing a smashing job. So if you look here, he still has 4 minions in his pocket. His heroes have their ability still. He's saving that Warden ability for when that Giga Tesla is going to go down, and he's going to pop that Warden ability just at the perfect time. And he still has those minions. So if you look, there's no reason to put the minions in where all those lava pups are. Instead, he brings those minions for the cleanup in at 12 and 1, and we'll say about 2:30 and close to 3 o'clock there, to help with that cleanup, and that helps do some damage to those outside buildings that were not that hadn't taken any damage yet. And in all honesty, he smashed this base with plenty of time to spare. Nice hit, Caveman. Next we have UA, and UA is going to come in here and he is going to do another DragBat attack. This is excellent base recognition. Notice the location of the wizard towers. So he uses the coconut loon to clear out the SAM so that his E-Drag doesn't take all the damage from that SAM air mine. Looks there, if you notice that one that just hit, you see how much damage one SAM can do. Those two SAMs, if they had hit that E-Dragon, would have taken it out and would have really messed this attack up. So the bat bomb goes off near 12 o'clock, and it is gathering a whole bunch of real estate. And if you notice, look how much damage those wizard towers do to those bats. But it's really not going to matter too much because of the type of funneling that UA does. He uses the royals, king as a tank, and the queen to nab that AD. And look at that funnel. You can't get any better than that funnel. I'm going to bet that UA had some intel on this. You can leave me a comment, UA, if this was fresh. But he laid down the dragons first, most likely to get the clan castle troops taken care of, and then the loons. Some people put the loons first to soak up all the damage from the air mines and SAMs to save the dragons, but I'm going to guess that he knew the location of those SAMs, so that it was safe to send the dragons in first to take care of the clan castle. Perfectly timed warden ability to save the troops from the Giga Tesla. And just look how dominant this is. He has loads of loons up. It'd be hard to count how many loons there's left. And look at the dragons. Dragons are in great shape. And other than a Tesla farm and a cannon, he's got this base wiped. Nice job, UA. Loads of time to spare. While this is cleaning up in double time mode, we're going to go into Fuzz. Fuzz is doing a Queen Charge. So he starts off with the Queen Walk. He turns that Queen Walk into a Queen Charge using wall breakers to break into that compartment. But he's going to start off at 12 o'clock. And of course he runs into a Tesla right from the get-go. But Queen's at full health. Not a problem. This is really a perfect base to do a Queen Walk, Queen Charge. His Queen is only taking damage from pretty much one defense at a time. If you have your sound on, you can notice when the Queen starts taking damage from multiple defenses. So right now she's got 2 on her, and he puts the rage on the healers and the Queen so that he can heal her up. She's well out of range from an Inferno, and his goal is to lure the clan castle, kill the Queen. This is a LaLo hit, so those are pretty important things to do. So he got the Queen down. He's got poison down on the clan castle troops, and now he's just waiting out that freeze from that ice golem. Queen's at full health or close to full health, and he can start the rest of his attack. So he's coming in with the slammer. The nice thing with the slammer, he could have used a blimp, but if you notice what happens here is that slammer opens up a section of that wall so that that Queen can continue her charge. Had it stayed up a little longer, it might have got her into another compartment, but it's not going to matter too much. So he went ahead and used the Warden ability. Pretty clutch move. He probably noticed that the Warden was following the wrong set of loons. I'm going to guess that Fuzz thought that his loons would path towards the town hall, and the warden would have stayed with him. But sometimes sometimes troops like to split, and when the troops split, sometimes the warden likes to pick the wrong troops to follow. Had this pretty dominant hit here, had those loons and that warden headed towards the town hall, it would have been even more dominant. However, as we go, the warden is, Fuzz was probably a little bit worried that his warden was going to get in range, but thankfully he stuck with the queen at this point. Healer's on the queen. Queen's at full health, plus she has her ability. So she's going to come in, she's going to step up, and she's going to take these defenses. So right now there's basically 3 defenses left. Sam takes out the warden. Queen takes the town hall. She's probably going to single shot that Tesla. Nope. 2 hits, and then the Spell Factory. Nice triple Fuzz. And then we go into Caveman's hit. Now I want you to recognize the difference. I probably should have put these back to back. However, I always like to save the best hit for last. So here you go, Caveman. Coconut Loon there at 2 o'clock to take out the Sam. And here we go. He comes in with the blimp and the freeze. Give that blimp a little bit of longevity. Get it in deeper. And he rages up the troops that were in the blimp, and then he clones the E-Drags. So he lets those loons go down, and then he clones the E-Drags. In the previous hit, he went ahead and cloned right away so that he would get the loon clone. So the Electrone takes care of Queen, takes care of the enemy clan castle troops, and he is already way into his LaLo attack. If you notice, with Cave and with several other Town Hall 12s and other level Town Halls, that's going to be the key to not running out of time, is send your troops in on a mission and tell them, okay, kill the Queen, kill the clan castle troops, and then start the rest of your attack. There's no reason to sit there and babysit them. I mean, if they fail getting the Queen and they fail getting the clan castle troops, it's going to be a failed attack anyways. So there's no reason to sit there and babysit them and wait for them to fail. Just go ahead and start your attack. And it's better to start and instead of waiting around and then go ahead and time fail. So he's got minions and pups on cleanup. He still has some minions left, and still has a Queen ability, and so he basically has, I know there's 4 defenses, but really there's 3. They're doing damage. He's got the sweeper is technically a defense, yet it's not going to do much damage to the troops that are on the board right now. And he brings the Queen in. She's taking care of the Tesla. He has the ability to save her from that Inferno. Obviously when he uses her ability, her cloak, she's going to generate archers with her, and that's just going to distract that Inferno. So as you can see, that buys him some time. The Warden is going ahead and doing damage to the Inferno as the Queen is trying to bust through the wall. Now she's in range, she takes down the Inferno, and there's the Tesla. So nice hit, Cave. Thanks everybody for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.